It was a long night, if it were only a night, but Scrooge had his doubts about this, because the Christmas holidays appeared condensed in the space of time that they passed together. It was strange also that, although Scrooge remained unchanged in his outward form, the spirit grew older, clearly older. Scrooge had observed this change, but never spoke of it until they left a children's 12th night party. And, observing the ghost as they stood together in an open place, he noticed that its hair was grey. "Well, spirits' lives so short?" inquired Scrooge. "My time upon this globe is very brief," replied the spirit. "It ends tonight." "Tonight?" "Tonight at midnight. Hark! The time is drawing near." The bells struck the 11:15 at that moment. "Excuse me if I'm not justified in what I ask," inquired Scrooge, staring intently at the spirit's garment. "But I see something strange and not quite belonging to yourself protruding from your skirts. Is it a foot or a claw?" "It might be a claw, for the flesh there is on it," was the spirit's sorrowful reply. From under its garment it withdrew 2 children, wretched, abject, frightful, hideous, miserable. They knelt at its feet and clung to the outside of the robe. "Oh, man! Look down here! Look down here!" cried the spirit. They were a boy and a girl, yellow, meagre, ragged, wolfish and scowling, but prostrate too in their humility. Where graceful youth should have filled them out and touched them with its freshest tint, a stale and shriveled hand like that of age pinched and twisted them and torn them to shreds. Where angels might have sat enthroned, devils lurked and glared out menacingly. No change, no degradation, no perversion of humanity in any form, through all the mysteries of wonderful creation, as monsters half so horrible and dread. Scrooge started back, appalled. Having seen them like this, he wanted to say, "They were fine children," but the words choked themselves rather than be parties to a lie of such enormous magnitude. "Spirit, are they yours?" "They are man's," said the spirit, "and they cling to me, appealing from their fathers. This boy is ignorance, this girl is want. Beware them both, but most of all, beware this boy, for on his brow I see all that is written, doom unless the writing be erased." "Deny it," cried the spirit, stretching his hand across the city. "Slander those who tell it ye, admit it for your own factious purpose, and make it worse, and bide the end." "Have they no refuge or resource?" cried Scrooge. "Are there no prisons?" cried the ghost, turning on him for the last time with his own words. "Are there no workhouses?" The bell struck 12. Scrooge looked around for the ghost, but saw it not. As the last chimes ceased to vibrate, he remembered the prediction of old Jacob Marley, and, lifting his eyes, beheld a solemn phantom, draped and hooded, coming like a mist along the ground towards him.